What's wrong with my fucking... I just washed my hair, okay? So, I'm not sure what to do with it. Welcome to the internet. Bo Burnham Inside. That's come out since the last GRYITH show. Oh my god, the last GRYITH show was pre-Inside. Let me start again. Welcome to the best show on the small screen. The smallest screen there is. Your phone screen or computer screen, which is still smaller, technically, than a TV screen on average. So I can still call it the smallest screen there is. How are you doing? Wow, look at that. Twitch has just made their subscription prices for UK residents cheaper. How crazy is that? How crazy. And just in time for the best show on this channel on a Friday at 8 p.m. But you're saying it's not 8 p.m.? I can answer that one. I don't want to be late for the Ariana Grande show in Fortnite, alright? Ariana Grande show in Fortnite? I didn't know about that. We'll get to it. That's the point of this fucking show. Fuck. Jesus. You're fucking rushing me. How you doing, guys? Thought I'd do a stream. An epic stream. An epic GRYITH show stream. I've lost a bit of weight. That's nice, isn't it? Look at my neck. It looks so long now. But not too long. I'm jabbering. It's because I'm bouncing off myself here. I could just jibber jabber like this for hours. I could. Maybe I should. Maybe that would be a better show. I'm sure it would have a market. How's my mustache uneven? Sorry, I'm going on it. Ariana Grande. Oh my. I'm not. That's so close that now I'm not going to be able to not hear that whenever someone brings up Ariana Grande. So that's on you. That's on your head now. It's time to get into the fucking news. Also, I just subbed, so I'm a little upset it didn't appear. It's not even appeared on my feed here. What the fuck? Wait, let me sort this shit out. I'm showing you my Streamlabs dashboard. That's how important this is. Nothing. What the fuck? What the fuck? I just gave you my money. It wasn't even a Prime sub. It was cash money. It'll appear. It'll appear. It might just be. You know what? My channel hasn't been used in a while. It needs to catch up. You know, needs to warm up a bit. I've started up the machine. It's a steel machine. It'll take a minute. It'll come up. When it does, I will pog. I feel robbed Walker. Oh my god. Are you coming out here with these puns today? Is that what's going on? Holy shit. Right. Let's go straight in. Bit quiet. Turn up your volume. My levels look perfect, so I think that's a you thing. My levels look really good. Yeah, no, my levels look like near perfect. It could be better. Yes, Jess, it might be you just as loud as ever. I could be louder. Shall I turn my gain all the way up and stand on the other side of the room? I think I will. My microphone is at maximum sensitivity. I bet you can hear the hum from my computer. Okay, that should be a little bit better. Okay, that's actually a little quiet. Okay, there we go. Nice and peaky. Nice and peaky. Lol, you doing okay, buddy? I'm just torn about everything. You know what I mean? Like everything that I'm doing in my life, I just feel torn on. You know, like every aspect of what's happening in my life at the moment. every activity I do, everything I engage in, I feel torn on. But hey, that's the human experience. So let's get into the news. What could be... I'm not torn on that because that's facts. Facts and logic. And as a man once said, facts don't care about your feelings. Let's get into it. I'm sorry. You know I had to do it to him. Let's go. I'm actually doing the news in reverse. Normally I do it from oldest to newest. I'm actually doing it from newest to oldest now. Red pill moment. I got the red pill blues. I fucking just got jump scared by that. That scared the shit out of me because I forgot this was a green screen for a moment. Did I do this setup to prank myself? Is that what happened? That's red pill GRYITH. I'm blue pill GRYITH. I need to wear a blue shirt. I've got a Jurassic World shirt that's blue. I'll wear that and I'll be blue pill GRYITH. I'm on edge this stream. I just like turned and saw Jess walking towards me. Jess was walking towards me like normally. And I fucking shit myself. So this is a Metroid Dread trailer. I don't even remember why I put this on here. I had this on here for a reason. There was something in the trailer that made me go... But I don't remember what it is. It's a good trailer, but... Boo. Ah! Fuck, dude. Can't do that shit. Oh, I wanted to put this in. Konami has officially released this piece of official Silent Hill 2 merch. There was a hole here, it's gone now. Official Gone Now merch. Oh, it's great. Why don't we get one? How about that? How much is it? Oh? Oh. Wow, that GRYITH is gone now. Haha, wow, the website gone now is gone now because I just kept not putting things on it. Even though it was really easy. I think that was the problem. It was really easy content. I just stopped doing it. Oh yeah, there are two big things that have happened since the last GRYITH show. And in gaming. And the first is the announcement by EA at their EA Play. Fucking shit EA Play. Right. Hello?
I can tell you're a bit nervous today, so I've come on for emotional support and I'm going to eat a chicken key.
Are you telling me that this frog is my emotional support animal? Much like Ariana Grande's emotional support animal. You know about that, Jess?
No.
Ariana Grande's emotional support animal, Piggy Smalls.
Oh my god. Huh.
Piggy Smalls. There it is. Piggy Smalls from Fortnite. Ariana kept Piggy Smalls following her split from P. Ariana Grande created an Instagram for Piggy at Real Piggy Smalls. Ariana Grande made an unofficial music video for Breathin' featuring Piggy Smalls. Wow. Look at all these pictures. Pictures. You can get Piggy Smalls right now in Fortnite, along with Ariana Grande, but more importantly, the pig. There's a Gravity Falls reference to be made here, but I don't have the comedic chops to make it. Oh, wait. Big brain moment. Has Ariana Grande ever done a brand deal with Maybelline? You know where I'm going with that.
I don't know.
Okay, look. The first big announcement of this week. I'm going to start with a big announcement, end with a big announcement. The big announcement at the end of EA's EA Play. They announced a remake of a PS3 era game. Do you know what I'm talking about? Tom knows.
I do.
Bebnas, the game. Dead Space is getting a fucking remake from the ground up, baby. I could not be happier. Dead Space 2 is one of my favorite games. And you're thinking, this isn't Dead Space 2, this is Dead Space 1, you fucking brain-dead moron. And I would say, okay, calm the fuck down, it's just a game. And then I would say, but they have the art director from Dead Space 2. A lot of the team working on it are people who worked on Dead Space 2. And there was another thing. Not to do with Dead Space 2. The fucking director of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, maybe the best game of last year, IMO, definitely top 5, is going to be one of the big members of the team. Yeah, it's being led by it, so he's basically, yeah. Fucking, so, like, I couldn't be happier. You know? Oh, there's more.
Hell yeah.
Right. Dead Space Remake won't have microtransactions. Great. Here we go. It's going to include... Flub, thank you so much for the 24-month sub. You're officially a fucking gamer. Same length of time since... Oh! It hurts, because it's true. Poorly aged things, microtransactions will happen. Oh, absolutely. That fucking... will have a screenshot on poorly aged things as soon as... I mean, the original releases of Dead Space and Dead Space 2 were terrible for like, oh, spend $2.99 and you can get this extra suit or this extra gun, and it's like, if you buy Dead Space now, because they've shut down all the microtransactions, they've made it so that all of that stuff's just included in the game, so you have to go out of the way for the game to not just be ridiculously easy for yourself. It's awful. Wait, but how come Flub gets a sub notification but I don't? I was just thinking that. I still haven't got a notification here on my mini feed for your sub, Tom. So I don't know what the fuck's happening with that. Twitch has fucking robbed you, I think. Oh, thanks so much for the fucking... That's a tier 2 sub as well. Right. So they're going to be adding stuff into Dead Space that was cut before due to technical constraints. There was a lot of stuff cut from Dead Space 1 due to technical constraints. In fact, there are scenes in the game that are in the game now that were almost cut because the PS3 and Xbox 360 just like almost couldn't handle them. Flub didn't want to be a tier 3 simp. But tier 3 is so epic.
To be fair, like, you clearly don't like Grith unless you're tier 3. You clearly just hate... I mean, honestly, tier 2, that's a fucking insult. Like, why would you even do that?
The views expressed by Karoblin do not reflect the views of the GRYITH channel and its subsidiaries. I don't like that I can hear Jess twice. It's because Jess decided to walk into this room and then say the thing. The new prices in the UK are $3.99, $7.99, and $9. That's not bad. $3.99 for a sub. That's decent. That's good shit. I think that was it for Dead Space stuff, yeah. Here we go, Ariana Grande Fortnite. That's tonight, baby! And all week, I think, all weekend it's happening.
Oh, yeah.
For her, and here's our first delay of the show. Jess, you have to do
Sorry
that
about the
right
noise of
now.
2 seconds. I do, I'm sorry.
First delay of the stream, Horizon Zero 2. Horizon 1
Zero
Dawn. Horizon 1 Dawn has been delayed until next year, which is very sad. But to make up for it, one of the best games of the last, easily the last half decade. Thank you, Rogue ESO. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Flub, it's happening again. It's happening again. Oh no. Ah! There's £20. Oh my god, you're so fucking epic.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna frame my face inside of the notification box so that
Yeah, go on.
There we go. I'm gonna sit like this for a bit now. Not again. Oh my lord, Flub, you always fucking make my streams 10 times more epic. Nasty Spot. Remember Nasty Spot? I haven't seen Nasty Spot around for a while. But what if this delays Josh from seeing Ariana Grande? Please play video game. Oh, one of these days. One of these days. I keep like booting up a video game and thinking, do I want to stream this? And like, I'm just not vibing on a stream. Something new will release, and I'll be able to afford it, and I will play it on stream. I think that's what it is. It's new releases that I enjoy playing on stream, typically. I enjoy playing those more. Josh, I'll stream something. Do it. Fucking come over here and do my job for me. I want my GIF subs to actually get used. You know what? I will fucking, for Justin RB Roblox, I will do it. You can only get new viewers from game streams regularly. Yeah, it's true. That is very true. That is the meta, sadly. Anyway.
We need new viewers, though. If you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Easily one of the best games of the last 5 years. But, like, easily one of the best games of the last 5 years. The Outer Wilds.
Go.
Had its first fucking DLC get a trailer. This is something I stream. Echoes of the Eye. And I could not be more excited. What a fucking amazing game.
Do you remember I had like a dream about it?
Yes.
Like, the night before it was announced, and then it got announced. So I thought that was pretty.
It was pretty cool. It was.
Very. I want to see. I just want more out of the world. Out of the wilds.
I'm not going to talk
Zelda
about.
Out of the wilds.
Yeah, that's what the next one's called.
Yep.
I'm not going to talk about the Blizzard situation. What I am going to talk about is a positive story that has come out of it, which is that former Ubisoft workers from 32 different studios have signed an open letter of solidarity with Activision Blizzard workers, calling out Ubisoft's management. Now, this may sound bad, but the thing I wanted to point out is that this Blizzard situation has done something that I haven't really seen from situations like this in recent years. Normally when these things happen, it is the talk of the town for a week max. No one ever mentions it again. But this Blizzard thing, the people at Blizzard and people supporting them like this are making it constantly relevant until something happens. They're still protesting at Blizzard. You can go to Blizzard headquarters right now, and there are people fucking outside there. You can see them. I see pictures of it all the time. And it's great. And the fact that every time the story starts to die down, they bring out a new letter or they do something, and it is making change. I mean, the CEO of Blizzard just stepped down the other day. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about this in depth, but I wanted to talk about the positives that have come from this story, because I tend not to talk about these sort of more negative real life stories. I like to focus on fiction on this show. Makes me feel gross about being a Crash fan. I mean, yeah, as I told you the other day, Tom, I just saw the breaking news you posted. I'm going to talk about that in the film and TV section. But that is fucking sick. It makes me feel. I deleted Overwatch off my computer today just because, like as tempted as I am to play it, and as good as it would be to just be like, oh, I won't play it for like a month. Like, the less people who are playing it, the less numbers they have on their servers. Like, that makes an impact. You know, I'm not gonna get into this. Point is, moving on.
Well, I tell you what you can show to show the impact is the stocks of Blizzard.
Yeah, yeah.
The day
that's a good shout.
happened.
That is a really they're still all over the place.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's very good, not for them, but for morality and justice. It's very good.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of good is gonna come out of it.
So, Nintendo had a thing, and the only thing I want to talk about from it is the new Fatal Frame. Actually, this is a new trailer. We talked about the Nintendo thing last GRYITH show, but I am actually currently playing through Fatal Frame 3. I'm slowly getting through the series. I'm 4 games in. I'm playing the third one, and I'm 4 games in, trying to figure that one out. But I'm so excited that this previous Wii U exclusive is getting releases on fucking everything. I'm definitely going to be grabbing this probably on PS5, unless another version of the game has some epic fucking features. But damn. I'm very excited. And it has a bunch of extra shit too. Extra content. Pre-order stuff. Wait, that's not a pre-order stuff. That's the pre-order stuff. This is 20th anniversary stuff. And the Samus costume. One thing the Wii U has. Does it come with the Zelda costume, or though it's staying on Wii U? Because I don't know if it... Does it come with those? Because I knew that those were on the Wii U version. I have no idea. I'd hope it does. It would be a bit weird if it had the Zelda and the Samus costume on, like, the PS5. But it would be weird if it wasn't on the Switch version of the game, at the least, you know? Also, I love that the pre-order bonus is just the base game. It was just in the base game. Was it? Is that not a new character from, like, some fucking thing? Because a new game with that character in was released last year. I've seen that model before. Yeah? You tell me. I don't know. All I know is that I saw this character on adverts for a game that came out last year, but it could have been a sequel to some shit that I don't know. Hold on, I'll research. Yeah, look up Riser. I don't know what that is. I don't want to look it up. I worry what would appear in the image search. Next up, whilst you're looking that up, this is a small one. Teeny tiny story. The Microsoft Game Development Kit is now available for free on GitHub, meaning that anyone can make Xbox games now. You know? That's good. That's good shit. Yeah, anyone can make games for Xbox. So, yeah, I mean, another great Xbox story. Holy shit. Thank you, Manolia Meow, for the follow. Very epic.
It's a follow.
Another epic new story is... This is actually our second Horizon Zero Dawn related story today. Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn is going to be in Genshin Impact starting in September. If you're a PlayStation user playing the PlayStation version of the game, you will be getting this 5-star cryo character for free just by logging into the game, as long as you're above level 20. And if you are a PlayStation player, you will also get a unique bow that works especially well with Aloy. Then, a month later, in in October, when they do the next update, everyone else, mobile and PC players, will be able to get Aloy. Mobile and PC players won't be able to get Aloy's bow, but they will be able to get Aloy. Time-stamped. Is that not it? Let me take a look. If that isn't it, then it is borderline identical. I'm pretty sure that is it. I'm like 99% sure that's it. And that's from the base game. Well, there you go. I thought that was a new character from a new game, so maybe I'm the fool. But yeah, I'm excited for Aloy. I play Genshin Impact a lot because it's fucking free game. How the fuck is that game free? Yeah, here's the bow. Yeah, I'm excited to see Aloy. 5-star character, and 5-star characters always play much more interestingly. So, they constantly do this with the Wii U stuff. Most of the Smash Me costumes are Wii U releases. I think you've mentioned that to me before. It's a classic Nintendo moment though, isn't it? But, another crossover that happened was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart got a crossover with Fall Guys. And it reminded everyone that Fall Guys exists. Because I hadn't thought about Fall Guys since... Yeah, I haven't thought about Fall Guys. Well, I didn't see this. Yeah, I think it's over now. I think it happened. But yeah, there was they show Ratchet here, but it is Ratchet and Clank. I think they showed Clank at the end of the trailer. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, here you go. Oh, no, it's still got... Oh, no. Well, you can get Clank, so... It's not as cool as the Sackboy costumes. No, it's not. No, it's definitely not as cool as the Sackboy costumes. Those are really good. I wanted to talk about this because I think this is really cool. They're doing an anniversary bundle of Crash Bandicoot, which obviously shone in a different light now with the Activision stuff, but I think it's cool that they're doing a bundle that includes ostensibly a brand new game in Crash 4. When did that come out? Like a year and a half ago? 2 years ago? Like, that is basically a new game. Oh, fuck. Activision. It's also $99.99? There's no fucking way.
Wait, what?
Hey, what? Why isn't it telling me the price? Come on now. There's no fucking way. Crashiversary bundle. Crashiversary bundle. Go on, Microsoft. Tell me the price. What the actual fuck? Fuck it. I take it back. I take back it being cool. Fuck Activision and Blizzard. Fuck them then. Activision tried to do damage control. Yeah, and fucking failing. Whoa, my god. How fucking egregious. Jesus. It's cheaper on Switch. You should add a channel point reward for VIP. Is that a thing I can do? I should do that. You're right. Jesus fucking Christ, look at this. I should add a channel point reward for VIP. I'll have to do that, actually. Keep that in mind. Speaking of things that got delayed, speaking of egregious failures in marketing, REverse has been moved. It was originally meant to release, I remind you, in...
You said Ari first, and I thought you meant Ari like Ariana Grande.
Why?
It's on my mind.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, that is 5 games, but like 100 is too much considering how old the games are. It's me, Jesse, and Ari. If they test me, they sorry. Tom, what the fuck what's going on right now? Right, let me get back to the story. Let me get back to the fucking story. This game was meant to release in March. It got moved to summer. It's currently summer. That's Nicki Minaj's verse from Bang Bang. Is it?
Bang bang, is it ever?
I know the song, Jess.
Yeah, I know. I just thought you might want to hear my beautiful voice.
Oh, I of course, always.
Oh, thank you.
Anyway, the launch has been moved to 2022.
I do it for the
How embarrassing. Then people want to hear it. I wanted to talk about this. For the anniversary of The Thing a few weeks ago, Jess has a gorgeous voice.
Thank you.
The Thing. For the anniversary of The Thing movie a few weeks ago, one of the art designers for The Thing video game... so a lot of stuff surrounding The Thing video game got cancelled.
You didn't tell me about this.
Well, you're learning now. The Thing Game Boy port was cancelled, but also a sequel, The Thing 2, was... Josh, you like The Thing? I had no idea. I know, I keep it really on the DL. It's really, really hard to tell that I have any sort of positive feelings towards that movie in any way, shape, or form, really. It's just... I keep it really on the DL, really. I think that's the bottom line. Anyway, so they were going to make it The Thing 2. It got cancelled because the game didn't sell very well and had middling reviews. Like, the general consensus was, it's pretty good. It's okay.
I thought it was pretty fab, to be fair.
It's got
for the generation.
It's got so many cool ideas, but it legit,
Yeah.
it was really ahead of its time. The ideas they were trying to do just weren't possible on the PS2. But here is the art guide for The Thing 2, including lots of different monster designs. This is a returning enemy from The Thing 1 with an updated design. This actually, I think, here's my theory, I thought this when I first saw it, there's a scene in A Thing 2011 that I think takes inspiration from this. Head boy. Look at this. Look at that. Imagine that thing. They had an enemy similar to this in the first one, but it didn't work very well because the AO was fucking broken. But, like, fucking look at this. He like scuttles along the roof. You only see him indoors. Those models look like RuneScape models next to that hand-drawn art. I know, you look at this, and then go to this, and it's like, oh. Look at that. Fucking Demogorgon over here. Sonic Beast, Half-Life shit. Look at this. Environments here. Lovely stuff. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 3D body bags. Josh, I can see your soul escaping you. You look distraught. If I had like unlimited money and like studio backing, the Thing,
you would fund the Thing too,
right? No, I would fund a remake of the Thing that's less of a remake and just taking those ideas, doing them justice because we can now, and just completely fleshing out that game. No pun intended.
Yeah,
fleshing out that game.
I would too, and I did.
Like the
so
RE,
there's this game called
Remake
Among
2.
Us, you might not have heard of it.
Just like RE2 make. Shut the fuck up. If I had unlimited money, I'd buy an entire disused office complex for myself. There's a home finding reference here. And if I had unlimited money, I'd make a theme park. I'd make a horror theme park. Imagine Horror Nights every fucking day, baby. And I'd make a Universal Studios, but it's just Halloween Horror Nights all year round. And there's a Thing maze. That's what I'd do. Not even a home finding thing. Do you just want to disuse office complexes? Honestly, there are so many disused schools and disused office complexes, and I've seen like these. Jess, you've probably seen them. Like renovation things where they completely redo these like schools and office space, and it's always sick as fuck. There's an office joke here because Flub loves Ricky Gervais. I'd just go there and sit around doing fuck all. I could pretend I was working. Honestly, that would be good. Being able to get up every day and go, yeah, I'm going to the office, and then just going and sitting in a place with like missing ceiling panels and like just sitting there.
Right, I was saying
love
to
to do
Josh, and I think chat's gonna back me on this. I want a fucking shed in the house. I want to have a shed as an office.
Jess is really
'Cause then
passionate
it's
about
like,
putting a shed
I'm
in
going to
our
work
flat.
in my office, but it's just a little shed in the house, so I don't have to like leave the house to commute to an office. I just go to a shed. And I close the door, and the house is gone. It's my little workspace now. It's my little shed, and because it's actually got walls, I can put things in the walls. I can hang up pictures, and I can put the electrics in, and I can have like a little, I don't know, like a little mini fridge or something, and it'll be like a little office. It's a shed.
Tom raises a really good point.
I can paint it.
Just make your office look like a shed. Have you seen those cupboards that people convert into gamer holes? I don't want to. I don't want to think about anyone's gamer holes. I'm going to be honest. Can we stop? I don't want to think about gamer holes. All right. I haven't seen gamer holes. I'll be honest. Josh has a gamer hole. I think everyone here has a gamer hole. Okay, at least one. Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello.
I support the shed.
Thank you.
God damn
Tom,
it.
do you want a shed?
I mean, hey.
I was thinking
I have a
actually,
shed.
if I did have a shed, like it would be the perfect guest room, right? Because you could set up a bed in there. No, 'cause you can
Go
set
on,
up a
get in
bed
the
and
shed.
there's privacy, so you can get changed without having to like go in the bathroom.
Jess, you're not fitting a shed in your current flat. There is no
you
way.
underestimate my power.
Jess, there's no way you could fit a fucking shed in there.
You don't even know,
Look,
Tom.
if
You
you-
don't
if you
even
took-
know.
You took that massive fuck off hallway, and you built like a little shed you had to like walk through. Like you had to walk through.
I
the
was gonna have it where the
right
table
out.
was, the dining table.
Oh, sick.
mean,
Let me look at this, Flub.
But it'll catch on fire.
Oh my
It's too
god.
close to all the. It's too close to all the
I see.
kitchen stuff.
True.
I want to see the final result.
Gonna
Oh, is that a
get all the
fan?
metal.
That's smart. Gamer holes get hot. You heard it here first. Gamer holes are hot. That's actually decent. Making a little cupboard like that into a little gamer hole. That's actually a decent idea.
Yeah, it's just making a metal shed would just be a fucking bunker.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love a bunker.
What's wrong
Of
with that?
course you
See?
would.
Now Josh is on board.
I
Josh
want
wants a
no
bunker.
specifically
I'm getting outta here.
specifically
I'm getting outta here.
specifically I want the bunker from the film Blast from the Past.
Yeah.
You seen that movie?
I haven't. I don't know what you're talking about, but I just said yeah.
Okay. Let's see. .avi always a good sign.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Blast from the Past to play the shitty games that suck us. Come on now. Come on. Alright, here we go.
Slub, who needs a disused office building when you can just have a shed?
Putting gaming room, my favorite office in the language. Oh, that sounds, honestly, Flub, that sounds fucking dope. Sounds sick as fuck. Really cool movie clip. Oh god, I've got to mute it. Alright. Are they going to show the bunker? It's sick. They got like a pool in there. They got like a fucking place for growing food. And then they raise Brendan Fraser. That's the plot of the movie. That's the plot of the movie. They go down into the bunker in like the 40s. And then they have Brendan Fraser in the bunker. And then Brendan Fraser comes out of the bunker. And it turns out that the world didn't get destroyed by nuclear bombs. And Brendan Fraser's still stuck in the 40s. It's just Encino Man, but instead of being a caveman, he's just from the 40s. I don't know why I'm talking about Blast from the Past. Flub wants to raise Brendan Fraser. Ah, fucking I'd raise Brendan Fraser. District 9 director Neil Blomkamp is working on a AAA multiplayer shooter. The multiplayer part puts me off a bit, but I'm always interested in stuff Neil Blomkamp does. Neil Blomkamp's the director where I watch something he makes and I go, that was pretty good, but he's just so interesting. He's got so many ideas. I respect him. That's what I'm saying. I respect the man. Hey, Sam, what's up?
I don't know.
You alright?
No.
What's going on?
No,
He's
just
not
wanted to
joking.
crash the Grith show.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to be on the Grid Show? The best show on this channel on a Friday.
It used to be on a Monday, but now it's on a Friday.
We love shaking it up
Time's
here.
relative.
Time isn't real. That's true.
It's Fridays. It's Monday. Monday.
It's
somewhere
Monday.
in the world.
That's not how that
yeah?
works, Jess.
No.
Uh,
No.
That's not how that works.
Probably Saturday somewhere in the world, but not Monday.
It's Monday,
Uh,
some day of the week.
it's September somewhere in the world, you know.
Moving on to our next story. I'm not going to talk about the Witcher Monster Slayer. I was gonna, but I'm not going to do that.
Hold on. Let's talk about the Witcher Monster Slayer.
Okay, let's talk about the Witcher Monster Slayer.
It's a money grab. There we go.
It is. It's not great. So Nintendo announced a Switch OLED. Anyway, moving on. Valve announced the Steam Deck.
It's a money grab.
Speaking of
It's
money
also
grabs,
a money grab.
what, the Steam Deck or the OLED?
Both, but the Steam Deck is actually going to be an interesting money grab because it's going to be viable.
Yeah, the Steam Deck's the most fucking exciting like gaming announcement of like the last few years, easily.
You're telling me that I can play my hentai games that have been put on Steam because Steam doesn't give a shit anymore about what you put on their fucking platform on a handheld console anywhere? Hell yeah.
Finally, I can finish the Necopara series. Oh, it's been so long. I can finish it on the toilet, finally. God. Yes, the Steam Deck, it looks fucking sick. It's got trackpads. It's got fucking inductive sticks or whatever the fuck. And it runs...
What? What is
Fucking-
an inductive stick?
It's those ones where it can sense when... It's like the Oculus controllers. It can sense when you're touching it, not just when you're moving it.
Oh, I see.
You know, I'm kind of skeptical, but you know what would make this thing much better than a Nintendo Switch? If there's no fucking joystick drift.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I feel
Very
like
true.
Valve. They've been testing this for a while. I don't
must have
think
been.
they
They
would.
must have been testing it for a while.
Like they've had a lot of commercial failures with things like this.
you know, I just thought of something I'm excited to play on this.
Yeah.
For the first time ever, on a console, not on a keyboard, this actually has enough buttons for me to comfortably play Elite Dangerous.
That's true. Yeah, you could use the back ones as well.
Exactly. One of the back ones
Oh my
is the
God, that's a
fucking
good plan.
launch button. Fucking landing gear down. Great. Golden. Yes, I'm very excited for the Steam Deck. I'm very excited. And I hope it sells well. If it sells well, we are more likely to have developers coming on board and saying shit like, yeah, our games are gonna feature Steam Deck graphics modes.
Whoa.
That's what it needs.
Whoa. Did
Hey.
I just see motion controls?
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
gyros, it's got
You can do that
trackpad,
through
it's got a
Steam
stick.
Cringe. I hate motion controls.
You hate
They're-
motion
they're
controls?
Optional. They're optional. On like when I do Steam Link on my iPad, like from my computer, Portal 2 boots automatically into motion controls, but you can easily change that to just touchscreen. That's fine.
the best-
Like, it's,
Here's the
you're not
thing.
going to be
The
locked
best,
to that.
the only time motion controls are good, and I do like motion controls on console, but they're only good if they're not constantly on. If they're only on whilst you're aiming,
Yeah, just
they
like
should only
aiming,
be on whilst
yeah.
you're aiming.
Here's the thing. The only time that motion controls are interesting to me is if you're actually physically you need them in order to play the game. Like if you're playing a game where you have to swing the controller around because of the sword, like Skyward Sword. That was a good set of motion controls. Breath of the Wild. Hey, here's a random ass puzzle where you have to move your Switch around.
I'm not talking about motion control. I'm talking about gyro aiming. I
tilt,
typically
yeah.
like I don't.
Tilt.
I've been playing more Wii games. I've been playing a lot of like games that I've played on other consoles, but on the Wii. They're just worse versions. Having to fucking...
no. That's kind of what I mean. Like the tilt and gyroid, but also can go into motion controls because that's
Yeah.
tilt and gyroid are kind of like the lower variant of full-on motion.
Well, yeah, I agree, and I think
Like,
motion controls can work sometimes. Like those ones in Breath of the Wild,
Yeah.
they're annoying, but if you're playing it on TV, you could just tilt your Joy-Con in your hand. It kind of worked. It wasn't constant. But you know what did work in
what
Breath of the
sucks, though?
Wild?
When you're like me and you have shaky ass hands, so
Yeah.
it's like you can't do the puzzle, so you have to skip that fucking shrine.
Do you know what did work? Motion controls. The gyro aiming in Breath of the Wild. The game wouldn't be the same without it. The fact that when you aim the bow, you can perfectly line up your shots with the gyro aiming. That's a perfect use for motion controls.
Sammy, did you know that in the puzzles in Breath of the Wild, if you just flip over your Switch or your Wii U, it just goes to or your Joy-Con, you can just use the back flat panel of the ball puzzle to just tilt it in. Like you don't even have to do the maze.
I'm fucking leaving.
It's good, isn't it?
It's great. It's great. It really do be. That's actually... The Steam Deck was the other big announcement. It was Dead Space and that. And that is the end of our gaming stories.
Hold on, I got one gaming story.
You got a
for
gaming story? Throw it at me.
story?
Give it to me.
It's kind of like an indie sort of shit for two things. And some people.
I
are gonna
think
hate
I know
me
what
for
it's
one
gonna
thing,
be.
Some people are gonna hate me for one thing. Is it about the thing I DM'd you about?
I think... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking it's going to
Yeah, so for those of you who are interested in funny rhythm games like Friday Night Funkin', if you're not interested in Friday Night Funkin', that's fine too. Because if you're also interested in SCP, those two are coming together. There's a team that's currently making a Friday Night Funkin' mod called Friday Night Foundation, in which you will go through essentially the entirety of SCP, but as boyfriend, whom is a D class. You will face off against the one guard who's nice to you, telling you like, yeah, just do this and you'll be fine. The Peanut, the GOC, the NTF, Chaos, other SCPs. Really good music.
Yeah.
Really good.
It looks cool.
concept,
It
and
looks
I'm actually
cool.
excited for it.
Yeah, the trailer that you sent me in the DMs looks really cool. If I were more into Friday Night Funkin', that would be a day one play for me. But
You gotta do like a one time ever playing Friday Night Funkin'. It's just the SCP mod.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That would be great. It would be me stuck on one level for 3 hours, and then I give
stuck
up and
on
go,
level
fuck this!
one,
Ah!
the first song, the tutorial. You can't
I get stuck on a tutorial. It's like watching a journalist play fucking Cuphead. Remember that?
can't even get past the tutorial. Yeah.
Go
But I
on.
mean, if you don't want to play it and you want to just watch someone play it, the second that shit comes out, I'll be streaming.
I'll
it
watch
over
you
at
stream that. I'll watch you stream
twitch.tv/BitChurch
that. It's
Gaming.
probably the only way I'll be able to see more than the first level.
Yeah, I'll let you know because it's not out yet. But when the second it comes out, I'll be fucking going off. Over
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Right. Let's get on to the TV and movie stories, shall we? The first one
Oh yeah.
is brand new. Chronicle's getting a sequel. Remember Chronicle?
Oh yeah.
It's getting a
money
sequel
grab.
with a female lead. Everything's a fucking money grab. When you like technically everything's a money grab. That's capitalism, baby. That's how it works. Chronicle's getting a sequel. It's got a female lead. I don't know how they can make a sequel to that. What does a second fucking meteor land? What happens? I don't get it. Oh my god, it scared me again. My fucking background scared me again.
What, you mean Politigryth being back there?
Yes!
So you were trying to tell me, oh, there's no one back there. I don't know what you're talking about. Now it's scaring you, huh?
Yeah, it's scary. Oh. This is a new one from today. South Park has not only been renewed for 6 more seasons, but it's getting 14 movie specials with Paramount Plus. It is 14. That is so fucking many. I actually don't know how true this is because I don't know this account, but I'm taking it on this random account's word. I'm sure if I googled it, I'd be able to share it. But it's more interesting to talk about it than to fact check. You know what I mean? What are facts anyway?
Here's
If
the
you
fact.
really think
I am
about it.
20 meters from your current location and I'm approaching rapidly. Start running.
The laws, if we take on Schrodinger's laws of perception, if you were to close your eyes right now, there is no reason why you wouldn't be 20 meters from my location. Because if you
And
are not
approaching
being
rapidly.
viewed, there's no way to know that you exist within a specific space. So you could be 20 meters away from my location and approaching rapidly.
I am.
Oh my god, Tom, that's so good. Tom, if you're still watching, that's so fucking good. The art you just posted. I need to give that an emoji. There it is. Right. Anyway, next story. Oh, important. Frog in the shed. Show the folks at home. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Here we go. That's big.
I'll be right back.
Why is it so big? Let me zoom out. Frog in the shed. This is actually, wait. Here we go. You ready? There you go. Just say something.
Huh? Oh, it's me, Frog in the Shed. Welcome to my shed. I'm going to walk into the shed now, okay?
Wait, no, you hop because you're a frog.
Okay, hop, 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 hop. Okay, I'm in the shed. Wait, you gotta shrink me down so I can be in the shed. Okay, thank you. I'm in the shed. Welcome to the shed tour. I have a big frog plushie over here. That's not me. I'm down here. This shed is actually 20 times the size of me. I feel quite minuscule in it, but it's kind of comforting in a way. It reminds me how small my place in the universe is. So, over here is my gamer pad, by which I mean lily pad. I just sit on it all day and play Fortnite on my Steam Deck.
Gamer shits is
Pretty
such a
epic.
Minecraft YouTuber thing to have. Yeah.
Hey, how do you know I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber, okay? I spleef.
Jess, you can't say that. What the
I
fuck is that
I
word?
spleef all over the
What
place.
is that? Is that a slur?
You don't know what a fucking
spleef
I know.
thing
Is that drugs, Jess? Are you smoking a spleef now?
Who's the real gamer here? Christ.
The shed must be humongous. Jess is like 20 feet tall. It's true. Jess is like 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
Why are you so tall, Jess?
I don't know. I'm just growing.
Jess has the Squid Show?
Yeah. Do you not know the Squid Show?
No, what are you talking about?
What?
You sound upset.
You're a fake fan.
Of who?
Me.
Your video from when you were a baby!
Yeah.
I remember.
Do you want me to get it for you so you can show the stream?
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Okay. Okay, hold on.
The
I'll need
story
to
here
find
is the Lord of the Rings fucking Amazon Prime show is still happening. That's the story. That's all you need to know.
YouTube Studio. Here we go. Content. Oh look, I made you some content.
Suicide Squad is actually. I wonder if it's still at 99%, 96%.
Where is it? Where's the Squid Show?
Jess, what percent do
What has
you rate
happened?
Suicide Squad to?
100.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Genuinely, it's really.
It is at a 93% still. It's still plus like 90+%. Yeah.
What's this Squid Show? Yeah.
100% cringe. What? Jess, come on, post
Is
it.
it unlisted?
Post the
Hold on.
fucking.
I need to check if it's unlisted.
Get a bit on edge here.
Here we go.
All right, let's watch this real content.
Real.
Intercom Network presents a crowd co-op production. Welcome to the Squid Show.
Who's talking?
This was my friend Alex, who I was friends with from the co-op crowd. Which is why it says crowd co-op production, because that's what we call ourselves.
This is a fantastic video.
Thank you. I made it.
You were
with
ahead
my
of your
friends
time.
Ollie and Alex. It was pretty cool.
Is that McCavity in Suicide Squad? Yeah, McCavity's in Suicide Squad. It's good to know that you and everyone you know were just full of chaos for your whole life.
What are you talking about? I'm just full of epic.
So many sounds. This is my favorite Jess video. It's so good. It's so good. It was ahead of its time.
Do you want to see the Hangover Part 3?
Do you know what the Squid Show is? You know that video of Sans and Isabel from Animal Crossing talking to each other? I'm telling you, it was ahead of its time.
Hello?
Hello?
I just, Josh, you just completely missed just saying, do you want to see the Hangover Part 3 preview?
I would love to see the Hangover Part 3 preview, Jess. Please. Please.
Stream, you probably haven't seen the Hangover Part 3 preview. We've watched it many times.
Jess, you are super ahead of your time comedically. You've got the exact same sense of humour.
Jess, you're just base.
Oh, I am based.
Based
I'm
and
based
epic.
in Hangover Part 3 build.
You certainly are. Certainly are.
Here you
Was
go.
that the Parappa the Rapper?
It was actually,
Yeah.
yeah. Hangover Part 3 preview. This is exclusive. Is this exclusive, Jess, to the Ghost Show? Has this been on another show?
This has not been on any other show. I don't think this has been on any other show.
This is an exclusive preview of the Hangover Part 3. Let's get it up on the big screen.
Hello, today we're gonna show you
Oh, it's like
a
cropped
little
at the top.
preview of the Hangover Part 3. We have been granted special permission.
Me when I was
Yay!
10.
Permission. The final bit of the Hangover.
The final bit.
Well, Part 3, I should say. The Hangover Part 3. We stole another cop car, man. Oh, who cares? We're pissed at anyway.
Oh, I
We're
will
free
say,
best friends
the
and
credits
I-
might have
We're
like
free best
a,
friends
oh,
and
this
I-
might have a slur in it. Know
What?
that this was 2011.
How bad? How bad is this? Am I? Should I? Am I
think
gonna stop playing it?
It might be the R word because I know my brother used to say that a lot when we were baby. We didn't know
Okay.
any better.
Content warning.
I apologize. We don't mean any offense.
Yeah. This, my
I'm
friend,
offended.
was the preview of The Hangover Part 3.
And I also might use gay derogatory.
This,
Oh, and also might use queer derogatory.
this is
Jesus.
Hangover Part 3.
I'm scared to hear some slurs. I don't want to. I don't want to ruin the sanctity of the Hangover Part 3 preview. Thank you for that exclusive preview, Jess. But you
That's
are
alright.
cancelled on Twitter now. I'm already writing
I
up a post.
am-
In this
I
hand
am
over here, I'm writing up a
10-year-old
post.
me. Disgusting.
So Suicide Squad is still sitting at a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jess, how do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good. It's pretty great. Wait, can I show you one last video? I promise you this
Yes,
is the last
please.
one.
Please
'Cause this
do.
one's really good. This
I would
one's
love
really
if
good.
you did that.
Um,
And then we'll watch this trailer that I saw the other day that looks really sick. The film looks really good. Alright, is this just gonna be you? Jess, this is a private video.
oh,
I can't
what?
watch
Hold
this.
on. I switched it. It didn't work.
There we
okay,
go.
Here it is.
I'm ready. That's so many letters. What does that say? Wait.
Chris from Outer Space. That was my
Chris.
YouTube name.
Crisps from Outer Space. Got it.
Yeah, because I made little animations. If
That's
called
not an
Chris.
explanation. Oh, they were. Why would? Oh, I see.
They were little,
Why were
little
they from outer
fellas.
space?
I don't know where the videos have gone. They used to be up here. Oh, there's another page.
That's
Do
a
you want
whole
to see the
other-
Chris from Outer Space?
Jess, why didn't you just share your screen on Discord?
Oh, okay.
In other news,
Yeah.
local dumbass gets blocked by FNF mod dev for joke.
Is that true? What happened?
Check your
I'm on my way.
an actual conversation.
Oh my god, this is so loud. Oh, is that a crisp from outer space?
Yeah, that's a Chris from Outer Space.
Woo!
Look at him go.
Wow. Sam, but that's a really good joke. Why'd you get blocked for that?
I don't know, maybe they heard it like 17 million other times.
No,
and I
no.
wanted
This is
Eddie
all
the
different
Magic.
crisps.
Oh, they all have names.
They've got names. I got another one where there's more crisps if you want to see it.
Only if they're from outer space.
Oh, can I show you this one because it's really funny?
Jess, why didn't you keep up YouTube? Says Tom.
Because I wasn't epic enough.
You went on that grind. Does that say piss? Oh, it says cress.
Cephos.
What?
Chris from Outer Space.
Oh, I see, I see. An evil
Can't
red
read that.
plasticine
Oh my
ball?
Yeah, this isn't the
my
Chris from
God.
Outer Space. This is the evil red plasticine
Oh my
ball.
god, this
Watch
is
out for
scary.
him.
This is like the beginning of, Wait, no, I've got to say a bad movie. This is like the beginning of... What was that Johnny Depp movie where he's a vampire? Dark Shadows. This is like the beginning of that.
Yeah.
This is like the beginning of Jurassic World.
Yeah. This is the beginning of Jurassic World.
This, are we not watching Jurassic World? I've seen all of these before because I'm a big fan, a big CFOS fan.
I appreciate that.
CFOS fans do the C-floss.
They do. How do you like that?
That was
Thanks for your Lego toy.
incredible.
You
That was
mentioned a
incredible.
paper mache in a box.
Wow. I think the credits actually were the best part.
Do you want
Uh,
to get on with the show? Because I can show you more.
Jess, if you've got more to show, I'm here.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is better than Jurassic World. Most things are. Oh, when is
by the way,
Ariana
this
11?
is a WMV file.
Oh, Jesus. Actually, that's a good point. I can't spend too much longer watching CFOS. I gotta get through the stories so I can get to Ariana.
It's alright, we got a couple hours.
No, because you gotta get there early, otherwise the servers fill up.
Right.
That's not a crisp. They made of plasticine.
What are you talking about? Yeah. They're
You
shaped
didn't
like
use
crisps.
real crisps?
No. Do you like how this guy?
You got no respect for the art,
gets
Jess.
squished as I animate it?
Yeah, I do. I do like that. I like how all of their eyes are gradually becoming more and more squished. What is that?
Look
What
at
is
this
that
little
creature?
guy.
Is that
He's
a
a
tiny
little
little crisp?
Yeah, he's made out of blue tack. Do you like how his eye is entirely flattened by the time he gets to the top?
Tom says, Jess, you should apply Artman. Yeah, apply Artman and show them
Thank
this.
you.
Show them dancing
I
crisps.
will. I will.
Why? I want to ask why did you make the creative decision to make them crisps if they're not actually crisps?
Because I made them, I didn't know what to call them. I was like, what should I call them? Oh, they look a bit like crisps. They're kind of like oval shaped and they're folded a bit.
Well, I think that was just as good as Molcar, personally.
Yeah?
Mm.
That was as good as Poo Poo Molkai.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you put Poo Poo Molkai as a news story because it like came out and it's new?
I guess you can. I'll put on a trailer, and you can talk about it.
Okay, so there's this show called Poo Poo Molkai, and it's about these little guys, and it's all like needle felt stop motion, and it's genuinely hysterical, and I love it. And it's not just these little guys; there are actual cars that people like ride in and stuff, and the people are just photos of people. They're little like they're little guys, but they're also
This reminds me of Town Called Panic.
Car, and they react to things. And they're animated like James Lee when they're in the car. It's really good. It's genuinely, we binged a whole season in like one day. It's very, very fun.
It's great.
Also, look at them little mouths.
It's so good. Poo Poo Molcar is just ridiculously good.
It's incredible. There's no fault. No
Same.
fault to this show.
Look at it go. Oh, what could be better? Nothing.
Look at the cat.
This reminds me of a Town Called Panic. Yes, I totally know what you mean. But yeah, this is, it was great. It's so good. You can finish it in like half an hour and not very long. On a completely opposite note, this film got a trailer recently and it looks fucking dope. I like how Jess's
Yeah.
ratings are either 10 out of 10 or 1 out of 10.
Yeah.
Just, they know what they like.
I know what I like. What can I say?
Is it stop motion too? I feel like it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't tell the first time I watched it if it was just like CG that looks like stop motion, like the Lego movie.
Nah, because he's a prop maker.
Yeah. What is this? This looks gorgeous. Yeah, I saw this fucking trailer a few weeks ago. I posted it in the chat, but I've watched this trailer like 3 times. It's just... It looks fucking dope. Wait, Josh Ross says it's Mad God. It says here. Phil Tippett's Mad God. It's not out yet. It says when it comes out at the end of the trailer, I think. There it is. Oh, it just looks fucking dope. Oh, maybe it doesn't say when it comes out. But it looks fucking dope. I'm so excited for that. Yeah. Nothing else to say about that. I'm still shocked that this isn't getting more attention. Look, this trailer has less than 500,000 views. Like, how? How the fuck? Because this looks fucking sick. What's the website? I'm going to go to the website right now. Mad God. There we go. Don't know why that took me so long to type out. Oh, man. Oh, it's specific screenings? Looks like I'll have to figure out another way to say it. This is the most grith-pilled movie, and I'm here for it. Yes! Shop? Oh, that is the shop. About? Screenings? Oh, look at that! Oh, come on. This is the UK premiere at the Edinburgh Film Festival. Oh, I want to see this very badly. So do I. I just... It looks fucking... It looks so sick.
I don't think we can travel to Scotland.
We
so-
can't. Like, this and The Green Knight are the only films that I'm actively looking forward to right now, you know what I mean?
I agree with you.
Like, nothing's fucking coming out right now. It'll come to streaming, don't worry. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure if this doesn't come to Amazon Prime, it'll be on Shudder. This is the one time I don't mind style over substance. I know exactly what you mean. This is a... Oh, you just say, yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's, yeah, like, that trailer said nothing about the plot, but it's still like, oh, holy shit, I need to see this, you know? Lord. Look at that poster, too. Ah! Fucking dope. Right. Enough about that. Think about that more later. In fact, I'm gonna just take that tab and put it over there. Next one. Taika Waititi's long development held Flash Gordon movie is no longer animated.
Wait, this is a thing?
Yeah, it's been in development for too long.
Only he could pull it off.
I better use the Queen song. True, it better use the Queen song. I swear to God. But yeah, it is. Why did Taika Waititi have an interview? Wait, a recent interview timed to the release of Jungle Cruise. Oh, the producer. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, it's live action now. It's not animated, which is good because it'll probably be sillier. But yeah, that's the story.
It could have been. It could have been cool.
Joshua background is very scary. It's very scary. It could have been
You want
cooler
a new
animated,
one?
but it's Flash Gordon. Yeah, get me a new background, please. I beg you.
What do you want? What's your dream background?
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it. I'm going to just stick things in the background. Josh, your background is very scary.
Cool
Make it a
space
cool
station
space station with
with
spooky
spooky
aliens.
aliens.
That's a great idea. That's a fucking fantastic idea. Yeah, speaking of The Green Knight, which I said was the only film I'm actively looking forward to right now, it's been pulled from theaters. Only in the UK.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it's just not got a
really
release
epic.
date in this country now, and I keep seeing people talking about it.
We've been looking forward to
And I
it
have to
for
avoid
2
it.
years.
2 years. It has been like my highest anticipated film for 2 years. I'm gonna check the Rotten Tomatoes score. Green Knight, Rotten, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be high. 88%, like almost 90%. Look at that! Look at that! 53-88. That's just how it fucking goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it was always going to be one of those films that left audiences split. You know what I mean? I can't believe it. There's no way for me to see it in the UK right now. Like, just literally no way. It is so sad. I cry every time. Next story, Ghostbusters Afterlife got a new trailer.
I cry every time. Anyway, next story.
That's the show, baby. Keeps on spinning. Gorilla the spinner. Was that diner called Gorilla the Spinner? Was it?
Yeah.
Fuck you, got there first. I'm so mad. What can I say? This is a good trailer. This is a fantastic trailer, but the problem is it still doesn't make the film look really good. It's like that first trailer for the David Ayer Suicide Squad, the first Suicide Squad movie. It was a fantastic trailer, but it's a trailer that you watch and think this still isn't going to be a great movie. Like, you can go back and watch that initial first trailer for Suicide Squad now and go, yeah, this is a good trailer still. Well, like, what's the point of this film, though, other than nostalgia? As Sam would say, who's lurking here somewhere, cash grab.
Cash grab.
There it is. Like, yeah, I guess it's trying to... do you know what I think this is? Legitimately, like going off what they've shown of the film so far, I think they're trying to do the equivalent of like a Logan, like making it sort of darker, more realistic, giving it a more grounded story, giving it a more like. But then they had to put in like they've got the kids, they've got the Goonies. Look, there they are, group of kids. Gotta have those in your fucking family horror movie, aren't you? Making people forget about Kevin Feige's Ghostbusters. Was it Kevin Feige? It wasn't Kevin Feige. It was someone with a similar name, wasn't it?
Paul Feig.
Paul Feig. Yeah. I get them mixed up all the time. Paul Rudd has taken a sip from the fan of view. So I sort of go, yeah, how does he fucking do it? How does he do it? My allergies are acting up. My mistake, Paul Feig. Doesn't matter.
Open the window, tiny crack. I think it's
I
just
can't.
had them shut all day.
I can't because people have been making loud noises outside of the window all
Oh yeah,
day.
I think they've stopped now. I think they're
It's fine.
garage
It's
must
fine.
have
I'll
closed.
live. They're the same basically. They are definitely both people I wish I could care less about. Like, look at that. The fact that she goes on YouTube and watches the original Ghostbusters video, it's like... It's literally, wow, look, remember?
Yeah.
The moment I was fully like, this film is going to be dog shit, was when they released this clip that this is from. And it's just Paul Rudd in the shop, and then there's a bunch of cute little minions. I mean, Stay Puft Men.
Yeah.
Doing cute things. It's like Flubber or something. It's like... It doesn't even look good.
When we remember in the original, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man was a towering above a skyscraper, even
Yeah.
to see, you know. But now they're
And now they're cute little things. They're marketable plushies now. They're marketable plushies now.
Yeah, I guarantee with a DVD
wanna
release,
burn
it's
them.
gonna, like release a little keychain or something.
Guarantee. You know when sometimes DVDs, like special editions release that have like a mini Funko Pop in it?
Yeah.
Okay, watch this clip and just try and tell me this feels like it should have been released. This is edited and made. By the way, the soundtrack, you can't hear it very well right now. The soundtrack being used is from the original movie.
Strawberry, red velvet.
They didn't even... It might be a reorchestration, but it is the exact same track from the first scene of the original movie. When I saw this clip, I thought this was an advert for a marshmallow brand, and they just done like a tie-in. Because this doesn't feel like it's from a major Hollywood movie. The effects, not good. The grading doesn't look right. Like, look at that shot. Look at that shot. That looks like it's just from like an advert for like a marshmallow. Like, this doesn't look like it's from a Hollywood movie. Beto Banana. It literally is. Why would it be Stay Puft over Slimer like the cartoon? They should have had Ecto Cooler. That's what they should have done. Best thing that could come out of this movie is them re-releasing Ecto Cooler.
Hey, here's your thing. Hi.
Yeah.
I grew up with the original 2 Ghostbusters. I didn't like the first remake, you know, the one that had Chris
Hemsworth,
yeah, who being the thing. And I didn't like it because they really tried to make it too modern, and they put so many jokes in it, but it kind of just ruined the feel for me because I loved the original 2. The worst thing about that came from that, by the way, but me hating the original 2 is that so many people basically were trying to call me a
Sexist.
yeah, sexist,
Yeah,
because all the main cast was females. I'm like, here's the thing, I don't care the whole main cast is female. I care about the fact that if I grew up with these fucking movies, and now you're taking my childhood, modernizing it, and making
Tom, it
it
absolutely is the most
you know,
Jewish thing you've
oh,
ever
ha,
heard.
funny millennial
Absolutely.
humor, haha, and it just ruins it.
See, my thing is that I always think with the Paul Feig, Paul Feig's actually the problem with that movie because the actresses themselves have the comedic chops to be on par with the actors from that movie. Maybe most of them, like Kristen Wiig, like at least half of them, of the 4, at least 2 of the 4, maybe 3, probably all 4, have the capability to be on par with the actors from the original movie. But Paul Feig didn't want to make a Ghostbusters movie. So half the film is like a high-tech Ghostbusters reboot, and half the film is these Paul Feig bridesmaids moments where it's the women just like improving these scenes, and he just stands there with the camera, and then he just puts it in the movie verbatim, and it's just it's two movies at once at odds with each other. And Paul Feig, I maintain Paul Feig is the problem with that movie. He just didn't know what the fuck he was doing with a Ghostbusters movie.
I'm gonna say, Tom, you're completely wrong, because ruining someone's childhood is a thing. Sure, the originals are going anywhere. You're essentially digging up the grave of the originals. Like one of the actors, I'm pretty sure one of the actors from there is dead, isn't he?
Yeah, the one actor you got.
The one who played Spangler.
Yeah.
He's gone. But you're essentially digging up the grave of the originals. And then, to get some easy cash, you're remaking it. But then you modernize it with the stupid millennial humor and the stupid shit. And then
I agree the humor is the main
half
problem.
Of the movie, like, the whole point, the humor is the main problem, but it's also just how it's, like, under all of it, how it's treated. Because, like, oh yeah, we're gonna make a Ghostbusters movie, we're gonna try to make it good, and then it's just, if you wanted to make it good, you wouldn't do half the shit you did in it.
Yeah, I think it's really good. The effect, the place that the Ghostbusters 2016 reboot has in our culture is great because no one fucking remembers it, right? Like, I saw it that it is on Netflix a few days ago, and I was like, oh yeah, that movie exists. But I think about the original Ghostbusters all the time. I think that timeless nature of the original really stands out, and I think it helped. Like, you could, like, I agree, when that film came out, I was so mad. I was in the same place that you are with the, you know, digging up the grave. I was like, oh, this is what Ghostbusters are going to be remembered for now, which isn't right. But I'm really glad that hasn't happened, and I'm really glad that the original Ghostbusters is still the definitive one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just that the newer generation who never saw it are gonna be like, oh yeah, this is a good Ghostbusters movie, and they'll go back
I
and
don't
watch
think
the
they
old ones.
will though. I don't
Gen
think
Z,
people are gonna
Gen
have that
Z sure do
change.
love 80s nostalgia.
Yeah.
But if they go back and watch the old ones and because they saw this one first and they're like, oh no, this one isn't as good. It's essentially just like, had you seen those earlier and you like took the time to appreciate like the character. Oh god, I can't think of the word. The synergy of the characters, the jokes, like the
Chemistry.
Because most the chemistry of it all, and also, but tying into all of like how they do their job, how they treat each situation, how each situation evolves into them trying to think of new ideas, but then you just have this new one, which is just like, oh, haha, this lady got slimed, and then like there was a funny joke about it, and it's just like, and then the rest of the movie is either we're gonna catch a ghost or we're gonna have this moment which doesn't even particularly tie into the story at all.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes you question what's going on in the movie.
See, I think my stance is that, and I think we're kind of seeing it. The original, I believe that the originals are better, and I think that the fact that the remake's been mostly forgotten by pop culture is a testament to that, because I think most people do see it. But if there are younger people who see the new one first and then see the original and think that is a better movie, it's like, I always think this, like, maybe we're wrong. Like, a lot of the time, the current opinions on a film or a piece of media in general doesn't pan out. Like, Citizen Kane, when it came out, now, maybe not so much now, but for a very long time, Citizen Kane was the best movie ever made, considered by many. But when it came out, it was considered a cheesy popcorn flick. You know? The Thing, my favorite movie of all time, was a flop when it released, as was Blade Runner, which released the exact same day. They were just flops, and now these are considered some of the greats, you know? And I think I do worry a lot of the time that maybe we're wrong about a lot of these movies, you know? Like, we see something now and we think that's one of the greatest movies of all time, this is going to be remembered forever. But maybe people will watch it in 10, 20, 30 years and just think, wow, that is not very good. And And I think the opposite is probably going to be true. I hope that the opposite is true for Ghostbusters 2016. Because it's terrible. It's awful. It's garbage dog shit. But it's hard to know what future generations are going to like.
I'm gonna state right now that there is a sets of movies I will never change my opinion on. The original Blues Brothers, the greatest fucking movie in my opinion. I loved the original Blues Brothers so much. It was just the max of the stupid jokes and all the shit going on in the story. The original Ghostbusters will always be, in fact, like two will always be my favorite for the comedy, and one will always be my favorite just for the action.
Yeah.
Like the actions that went on during the movie. And other than that, the only movie that will always be completely and totally like the best to me is, I don't know if you've ever heard of this movie. It's really, really out there. It's a Studio Ghibli movie.
Yeah.
Howl's Moving Castle. I believe Ghibli.
That's a
was
great
Howl's
movie.
Moving Castle.
Yeah, it is.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, that's a great movie. Howl's Moving Castle is a fantastic movie. Maybe one of the best Ghibli movies I've seen, and I haven't seen that many, so you know, who's to take my word? I want to take it back a little bit. Ghostbusters 2?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I think that one's okay, but I think compared to the first one,
I like the comedy in it, but more than the action. The action.
I like
the
that
only,
one guy,
big action part,
like the
that was
museum owner.
interesting. Like honestly, the only big action part that was kind of interesting to me was the whole, man, we're gonna control the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, I
kind
forgot
of,
that happened in that
like,
movie.
Like that action bit and like having the Statue of Liberty have a police escort was funny to me. But it was also interesting because it's like we have one chance and it's the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it's a really interesting setup. It's a really interesting
But
payoff
really,
for the goo.
And like the sewer system, I like was a pretty good one. But other than that, the movie really, other than the comedy, the movie really didn't hit well with me.
Yeah.
But the first one was just better.
Yeah,
Entirely.
yeah, the first one, it's a classic.
Like
yeah.
comedy and action together.
Yeah.
Like.
Sorry. My phone audio started going.
Shaking my head, Jess. We're talking about Ghostbusters. I have a Ghostbusters thing around here somewhere. From Halloween Horror Nights when they had a Ghostbusters house, which was sick. Anyway, that I think Ghostbusters 1 is the GOAT. I think that's the bottom line here.
Not like Goatbusters.
Shut the frick up. Sorry for my language. Anyway, the Ghostbusters 1 is the GOAT. We've got a few more stories to get through, and I wanna finish sort of a little bit after 10. So, our next story is that Adult Swim has announced a Blade Runner show, animated show, CG animated show, and it kind of looks cool. Could be cool.
I gotta go now, but you guys have fun.
All right. Well, it was nice to hear from you.
Yep.
See you around.
Bye.
All right. Well, anyway, there's a Blade Runner show coming out. It looks honestly, if it's anything like this trailer, it could be pretty cool. Don't know about the music choice, but anyway, this reminded me though. Do you remember when Blade Runner 2049 was coming out and they released all those shorts directed by like different directors? That was cool, right? That was a really cool marketing thing. Wish they did that more often. Next story. Oh, that wasn't meant to be there. Dune got a new trailer. Speaking of Blade Runner, because Blade Runner 2049 was directed by Denis Villeneuve, who's also directing this. Dune, I still maintain, I really don't know what to think about the movie. The trailers aren't helping me come up with ideas for what to think about this movie. The original David Lynch movie isn't very good. So I can't wait for it to be as good as David Lynch's Dune. I hope it's not. I just want a good Dune movie, but I don't think it can be done. I don't say this often, but I actually think it's an untranslatable work because it's so made for literature. It is so heavy on lore. I mean, Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy only just manages to escape just being lore dumping all the time. And David Lynch's Dune is a prime example of this. Because the book, June, is mostly told through the inner monologues of characters as they're going through situations. It is a first-person narrative, which is great. But the way he translated it in his version of June was by just having the character who's on screen narrating things in their head all the time. And there were long scenes of people just sat there not doing anything whilst narration happened, and they explained what the planet we're on and what's going on and what spice is and fucking, oh my god, dude. And I really worry that the book just can't be translated because it's so lore heavy, and you need to know what that lore is, otherwise nothing that's happening makes any fucking sense. I really wish we got Alejandro Jodorowsky's Dune. I agree. I really wish we got Jodorowsky's Dune. Fucking H.R. Geiger doing those designs. Jodorowsky, H.R. Geiger, Dune. What a fucking series of words. I think the issue was they were trying to be too accurate. We need artist liberty, like Stalker compared to Roadside Picnic. Yeah, exactly. That's a great example. Stalker compared to Roadside Picnic. Because it was changed to work better as a film. It was taken from a different angle. And a lot of adaptations do that. They change a lot so that it works better in a visual medium. Like, even as a play, I don't think Dune would work, you know? Because it would still require a lot of scenes of people sitting there talking about how they're feeling because it's all on the inside, and there are characters who can't talk about who can't express how they're feeling because they've had therapy to make themselves not feel anything, so they have to tell you through dialogue, which is wrong. That's not a movie. Have you read the original Dune, by the way? Like, do you reckon it's impossible to do it? Yeah, I've read Dune, the first book. I haven't read, like, Children of Dune or anything like that, but I've read Dune. Because it's my dad's favorite book of all time. So you best believe I've read it. I think it's just... But at the same time, like, when I say it's impossible to do, I say that with a caveat that I would say a lot of things that have been done would be impossible to do. Like, if I didn't know, I know I already said it, but if I didn't know the Lord of the Rings movies existed, I would say Lord of the Rings is unadaptable. But here we are. So who knows? This could be great. This is why I'm so torn on this movie. The casting of the new one really put me off. It is very chock full of celebrities. You know, Jason Momoa, Batista, fucking Chalamet. No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, Timothy Chalamet. Zendaya's in it, I think. Poe Dameron, I think, is in it. Like, fucking everyone you can think of. Yeah, Timothy Chalamet is the main one that put me off. I think he's a really weird choice for the main character, because the character he's playing is someone who has just finished his training to be a warrior. And when I see Timothy Chalamet, I don't think highly trained warrior. I think not that. I don't think anything. He's kind of just man, you know? He's too much of a soft boy. Yes, he is. He is. And, like, sure, there's, like, lean muscle. And who knows? He could come on screen in the movie and, like, you just can't see it in the trailer, and he's got, like, some proper lean muscle. Like, he's you know, fast and agile, but I haven't been shown that, so how you know, why would I think that? Another thing that worries me about this movie is I'm just worried about the movie. I could list things off, but I'm just like watching these trailers just makes me, I'm like, my emotions are like a fucking roller coaster. Because, like, I see stuff like this, and I'm like, oh, it looks kind of like a boring action scene. Oh, this looks like a boring dialogue scene in a boring location. Another boring dialogue scene. But then I see scenes like this, and it looks like a really interesting take on the meeting point between these two characters. I see some of Timothy Chalamet's fight scenes, like, I think it's around this part of the trailer, and they look really interesting. I see this character, who I think is amazing in the Lynch one, but not because he's scary, which is what he's meant to be. He's meant to be really scary and intimidating, and like a visual representation of like greed, right? Which is why he's really fat. But in the fucking David Lynch one, he is fucking hilarious. Sorry, I should read your messages. It certainly looks impressive, but I want to see more, especially compared to Blade Runner 2049. I know he can make films that look good, but I haven't been wowed. An IDK if that's the point, but people will expect it. No clue. Yeah. Also, at least their shields look better in this one. You can see their woody shields in this one. I need to show you what the shields look like in the original Dune movie. Dune, Lynch, Patrick Stewart fight, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. I'm in. Wait, does this have it? Yeah. Okay. Let's wait for them to get their shields up.
I'm not in the mood. Not in the mood. Mood's a thing for cattle and love play, not fighting.
This is the good part of the movie. I want to point that out. The first like few scenes of this movie, I was like, "Ah, this is alright." Look at this though. You're such a freaky girl.
What's wrong with Gurney? He's not making this.
This like internal monologue that you hear, this happens throughout the whole movie, and by the end of the movie, there are entire scenes comprised of just this internal monologue. This looks like shitty Star Trek effect. Yeah, it looks like a TV effect. And again, this is the good part of the movie. This is when I was still like, this could turn around. This could be great. So my assumption is that that is the scene that we see here. No? Where do we see it? Here. Wait, not here. Here. I assume this is that scene in this movie. While Lynch stick to artsy horror thrillers, I guess. Oh, God. Watch the first half of Dune if you want to have a laugh, but damn. Right, anyway, moving along from Dune. Injustice Gods Among Us is having a fucking animated show made on it, which is wild. That's the story. Just wait, read my long message. This is meant to be spectacle, or is it meant to be subtle? I don't know, but after his two other films, people are going to expect spectacle, sci-fi, and deep characters. I'm only potentially seeing the character focus. Honestly, you say... I agree. I totally agree with everything you're saying, but like for me, it's like there was Blade Runner and there was Arrival, but there was Sicario, Prisoners. What was the one that wasn't the double? Enemy. Fucking he has released like minimum 4, 5 incredible movies in a row, and like it's got to go downhill at some point, you know. But he didn't get big for those movies. He got big for Arrival and that's more what I'm saying. Oh, sure. I thought you were talking about just the quality. Yeah. It be what it be. It be what it be. Moving on to Misc news. Wait, I need to check these. These might be important. Sorry, these are important. I need to respond to these. Jess, can you play some waiting music?
Okay, what's
Just do it with your mouth.
copyrighted?
No, just do it with your mouth. Sing it. Thank you. All right, we do have one more piece of film news. Legend of the Three Caballeros. I don't know why I always say caballeros. Fucking Disney XD. Very exciting. Look at this. It looks great. Very exciting. Best ride at Disney. Honestly, easily One of the best rides at Epcot. What good rides are there at Epcot? That's a good ride.
It's definitely one of the rides at Epcot.
That's a good ride. Test Track's alright. I know you didn't ride it, Jess. But Test Track's alright.
It looks pretty good. The test track looks good.
Yeah.
Frozen is good.
Frozen is good, but it's like the worst. The problem with Epcot is that the rides are just not good. Like, that's not why you go to Epcot. It's just a charming dark ride. It's not good. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Tom. It's not good, but like by Epcot standards. Like, what else you got? Mission Space, where they just spin you around really fast. What about Ellen? Ellen's Universe of Energy isn't there anymore. Actually, it's a big empty building that they've not done anything. That's not true. They started building Guardians of the Galaxy. Is that open yet? They've been building that for like a year and a half. What about the Wheel of Progress? The Wheel of Progress is in Magic Kingdom, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Wheel of Progress. Imagination. Actually, Journey into Imagination featuring Figment or whatever it's called now. I thought that was Hall of Presidents. They got both, because Wheel of Progress is in Tomorrowland and Hall of Presidents is in Liberty Square. Liberty Square. I hate that fucking area of the park. It's so fucking Walt Disney is what it is. That's what it fucking is. Anyway, speaking of theme parks, we're on the fucking theme park news, baby. Journey to your yeah, that's what it's called right now. You're right. You're right. You got it. Fucking Lord. They finally released information about Galactic Star Cruiser. I can't wait to have a fully immersive 2-night experience. Oh man, I've been saving up. I have, you know, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Wait, have they removed the prices?
On the Ordinary Adventures video.
No, I've got screenshots. They've removed the prices. Oh my god. So here's what the prices were. That's right. For a 2-guest cabin, you are looking at a solid $5,000. Reminded that this is a 2-night stay. And for a 4-guest cabin, 3 adults and 1 child, you are looking at spending $6,000 for a 2-night stay. And they haven't been very clear about what you get if you get free things or if it's literally just the experience. Disney moment. For instance, you spend $200 for the lightsaber experience. You get the experience and you get to keep a fully metal functional lightsaber. Great. For this, what do you get? Do they give you an outfit? They've said you can wear outfits, but they haven't said they give you one. Can I take my fuck? I swear, if I'm spending $6,000 to go there, I'm taking the bathrobe, I'm taking the slippers, I'm taking all of the soaps and shower gels, I'm taking the fucking bed sheets if I can. I hate Disney. I'll watch Ordinary Adventures video for free, thanks. See, this is what I'm saying. These fucking people like Ordinary Adventures and Tim Tracker, they will get it for free. They will be given a free trip to this place because that is the best marketing they can get. Because the people that watch those videos are the big fans of these places. Yeah, here we go. Each passenger cabin features its own window into space. Yeah. Previously, they were experimenting with doing a thing where you press a button and you can see into the real world and see into space. Changed it back to the original plan. You now, whilst you are in the hotel, you cannot see outside at any point. You are trapped in a big metal box. And by the way, Galactic... They released video... The people building it released videos of the rooms. You are paying $6,000 for this room. This is the whole room that you can see here. Does this look like $6,000 to you? Wait, where's the one of the whole room? There it is. Is that a prison? Yeah, this is a... This is actually akin to solitary confinement. You cannot see outside or see what time of day it is through the window. They are tiny little rooms. Your children are expected to sleep in these tiny little areas. With you in the same room But Josh, you're in space. This is fucking... wield a lightsaber. They've got the new lightsaber tech. They released a... I might have to go to the Ordinary Adventures video because they had the, like... they had, like, a test... Like... what's the word I'm looking for? Like an itinerary, yeah. Like a test itinerary for it, where they told you what you'll be doing over the 2 days. This is a fat off yikes moment. It's fucking... it is horrifying. It really is. Alright, I want to get to the part where they show the itinerary. Oh, here we go. Okay. Day 1. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Do they have the link that they used? This is the same link. I think they've actually removed it. I think they've actually removed the prices and shit. Oh my god. Right, so here we go. Arrive at terminal. Oh my god. I just looked at my fucking stream. I've got them right behind me. I'm here. I'm in Ordinary Adventures. I'm an Ordinary Adventurer now. With my pals.
Oh, man.
Here with my friends. Holy shit. I just looked at my stream and I had the life scared out of me. I was like, who are these people behind me? Give them a high five. Punch him. Ugh. Oh, I punched the woman. How embarrassing. Arrive at terminal. Launch pod to Star Cruiser. This will be your final... See, I know enough about Galaxy's Edge to be able to run you through what will happen here. Launch pod to Star Cruiser. This will be your final view of the outside world. You arrive on a bus, you go in, and it is themed to a galactic, like, starport. You get in an elevator or, like, a room or something. And it'll be like the elevator pre-show part of Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts, where it's not a real elevator, but it vibrates and it has screens around it to convince you that you're moving, and it will... You're in space now, wow, you'll say, with your luggage still with you because you're at a hotel. Ship orientation. Before you even get to your room, I think... Oh, no, there's a little bit of time. You get 15 minutes in your room. So with 15 minutes to unpack all of your bags, you need to then go to ship orientation, where you will be taught how to fly the ship and stuff. I wonder if that'll come back soon. Grith Pizza Woman. No, not again. Light refreshments. Oh, that's nice of them. At 4 p.m. Muster? I don't know what muster is. Captain's reception. So the way... I don't know if you know anything about how regular cruise liners work, but they're basically treating this like a cruise liner. Ship orientation, captain's reception. These are stuff that you would generally receive on a regular cruise liner. I hate how they go, you're doing this now, rather than here's what's available. Exactly. And Ordinary Adventures mentions this. They're like, is this everyone's itinerary? Are people doing this at the same time? Everyone's doing this at the same time? Can I change this? What if I can't get there at specifically 1 p.m.? What do I do? Update. I'll take a look at that. Oh, Poggers. Never mind that. Oh, cool. I'm glad it's getting a second season. Dinner featuring live music, Outer Rim regalia, and yeah, then it goes to come on, show me more. Here we go. These are the big parts, the parts you're paying all that money for. Unexpected story moment. So you get to choose whether you want to be a smuggler, a resistance member, or a dirty rat who rats out everyone to the Empire. Those are your options, and you can experience different stories as part of your Galaxy's Edge experience. This feels poorly conceived. It is, because presumably if there's a family going, what if people want to do different things? How do you choose to do that? Do you choose if you want to be one of those factions before you arrive or during the events? Are these events unique to specific family groups? If not, is it going to be 50 people that have all spent $6,000 going around deciding different things. This isn't an immersive experience. This is a live action Telltale game. It is. Bridge training, that's where you learn to fly the ship, and atrium special entertainment. So, and then on day 2, you wake up at, get ready for this, you have to wake up at 7 a.m. for breakfast. You have 1 hour for breakfast from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Then at 8:15, you better be dressed and ready to go, because you are getting a shuttle to Hollywood Studios, where you can be at Galaxy's Edge, and you get special entrance to Rise of the Resistance, which is, that's cool, I guess. Well, fuck jet lag, right? Story moment, another epic story moment. This supposedly will happen in the cantina. My question is, we get to go to Batuu. What if I was like, oh, I want to do Toy Story Mania. Can I go to Toy Story Land? Are they just going to be like, no, that's not, you're no longer in the immersion if you do that. You're not allowed to leave Batuu. And it's like, okay, cool. Then immediately after Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, you have to go to the cantina to experience a story moment. And then 10 minutes after that, you have to be at Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run to do that ride. That ends at 10:30. That's assuming that you're only going to be in the queue for half an hour minimum. At most, I mean. Lunch at Docking Bay 7. Again, 1 hour for lunch. Then, at 12:40 midday, by the way, you have to be back going to the hotel, okay? You had the morning there, back to the hotel, lightsaber training. Lightsaber training is where they're using that cool new lightsaber tech that basically works like a tape measure. Is the story moment just you are in the diner and then actors fight? No, you're in the diner and then they come and interact directly with you. So they'll be like, someone will come up to you and be like, hey, you haven't seen any Resistance members, have you? And then a Resistance member will come up and go, quick, come with me. They're looking for you. And then they take you to like a back room or something. The idea of this sounds like hell. I would like this if it wasn't so fucking packed. I'm not waking up at 7 fucking a.m. to have breakfast and then immediately go to the park and then be out of the park by 12 in the fucking midday. Fuck that. Okay, immediately after lightsaber training. Oh, sorry, you get an hour after lightsaber training, and then you go to a droid racing competition, and then you have to build a model ship 10 minutes after the droid racing competition, and then there's a Sabacc tournament. Sabacc is a fake card game made up for Star Wars. Cocktails at the Sublime Lounge. Taste Around the Galaxy dinner. It is 7 p.m. now. You have had a full fucking day. Do they bang on your door, or is it like, oh, you want to wake at 7 a.m.? Sorry, you missed it. Thanks for all the money. Who fucking knows? They haven't said anything about this. They haven't said fucking anything about this. They also haven't said if you can ask to change this. And then on day 3, you eat breakfast and then leave at 9 a.m. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the money. Goodbye. I just wanted to scroll all the way down to the bottom. I want to see the story moment there is. Here we go. Spectacular finales on the end of day 2. No one knows what the spectacular finale is. Here we go. Story moment, plan the heist, or stop the heist. So, yeah. Football
Wait,
either.
so there are only 2 story moments? Because this is what I was thinking earlier.
There
only 2
are 3 story
times when it's
moments.
like-
Day 2 has 2 different story moments. There's 3 story moments.
Yeah, but
You're
I
paying-
swear that's not enough for an immersive experience.
No, it's not. But also you're doing like lightsaber training, and apparently during a lightsaber training, like something goes wrong, and like a Resistance member comes out and says, whatever, who gives, you know, like they're all kind of part of the immersive experience, you know, like the droid racing. One of the droids is R2D2, and whatever the fuck, you know. You gotta help R2 get out of the whatever. Fuck Bob Iger. This isn't even Bob Iger. Bob Iger's gone. Bob Iger's old news. Do you know who this fucking is? This is the doing of the... I suppose Bob Iger did think of this. But do you know who's in charge right now? The man who came up with the Disney Vault. So, that's all you need to know. Ouch. Yeah, he's the new CEO. Bob Chapek. Disney Vault Man. Yeah, Bob Disney Vault Man. Yeah, here's the page that doesn't have any information on it. Next story, Pixel 6. We've seen it. We know what it looks like. Kind of don't care. Disney Vault Man sounds like a Death Stranding character. Disney Vault Man, that would be his Death Stranding name, his Kojima name. Here's the images of the Pixel 6. Kind of look a bit cumbersome, IMO. But who am I to judge? It looks nice, I like it. Yeah, it looks nice visually, but I don't know, something about it looks like it will be... My main worry is just putting it down on a table. That's my main worry. Like, I have a pop socket on my phone, and I already don't like how lopsided and diagonal it is, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just not info. Google is, for this phone, copying Apple with their M1 chip with the Google Tensor, obviously named after their big fancy databases called the Tensor databases, and they're calling it the Tensor chip, custom made for Pixel. This is gonna be like a big premium phone as opposed to trying to be like somewhere between the premium Apple phone and the regular like a regular standard phone. So normally they're trying to be like a flagship that's affordable. This one seems to be leaning towards being a flagship, you know? I like that they're going back to making beefy phones. My 5G is the laziest phone I've ever used. It's good, but it's just more of the 3. Yeah, all of the Pixels since the 3 have just been more of the 3, which is a real shame. And it's also a real shame that on these renders you can't really make out much about the cameras. My guess would be 3 cameras. Big zoom one, regular one, big zoom one, fisheye one. That would be my guess. They've been making Pixel 2 for 5 years. Yeah, the Pixel 3 was like a refinement on 2. It was like the perfect version of the Pixel 2. And the Pixel 4, Pixel 3a, Pixel 4, Pixel 4a, Pixel 5 are all just more of the same. So hopefully this is gonna be the next big leap. But probably not. not to forget the 5G. Not to forget the 5G, which changed the most of all. I am joking, of course. Yeah, anyway. Moving on to the next story. Stadia is changing its business model. But who needs a Pixel 5G when you have the vaccination? Am I right? True, the 5G implant. Stadia is changing its business model on more Google News. Stadia is going to slowly transition into, whilst still maintaining its current service, becoming a white label product in, cloud streaming. Meaning, if you don't know what a white label product is, which you probably do, this is just for those who don't, a white label product is the kind of thing that you see when you search for a relatively niche product on Amazon and you see the same thing 5 different times except with just a different logo on it. It's something that companies can just buy and use for themselves and slap their own branding on it, and it'll function, which is great. I think that is the best possible way to use Stadia. Google runs the servers and other companies run the service. You know? Like, I think, because at the end of the day, if we're honest with ourselves, the main thing that stopped Stadia being successful was the fact that it's a Google product, and people don't trust new Google products to have a long lifespan. So making it a white label product, being able to say Ubisoft, instead of Ubisoft, you can put Ubisoft Plus on our service, saying we will give you our service, you can put the Ubisoft Plus logo on it and make it part of Uplay or whatever the fuck they want to do. That is the best way to do it. The main thing that stopped it from being successful is the payment model. That is also very big. It's just a mess. The Google Stadia's whole model is just a fucking mess. But I think this is the best possible direction, especially after they're not making any original games anymore. Making it a white label product that Square Enix could come along and say, yeah, we want a streaming service, you guys run the servers, we're going to put this on our own platform. The product is too confusing. Exactly. This is the death of Stadia. I hate to say it. It is a rebirth of Stadia. It is a rebirth. And I think it's the best possible thing they could do with it. Because Stadia is not working. Even now, Stadia is a fucking incredible offer. You can go to stadia.com right now without paying a penny, play games 100% for free off the cloud on your fucking phone or whatever. But people just aren't doing it. People just aren't using Stadia because it puts a bad taste in their mouth. Because it's Stadia. So becoming a white label product and still offering that service, but through other companies, perfect. Vita means life. Wait, what, for free? What do you mean? There are free games on Stadia. You can go and play demos for games on Stadia right now, I'm pretty sure, unless they've removed them again. They keep putting them up temporarily and then going, okay, that's enough of that. But yeah, and again, that's another thing that puts people off Stadia. It's just a fucking mess. Right, sorry, I'm just checking Stadia now to see if they've still got the demos and shit. Because they had a really good demos thing going for a while where people could just play demos. They need better marketing. Reggie Watts wasn't going to sell people on a gaming platform. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And it's... Oh, shit. And it's... Yeah, it's true. But if they can give it to... Again, I'll use Ubisoft again. If they can give it to Ubisoft and Ubisoft can say, here you go, cloud streaming of all of our games, all 100 games on the Ubisoft Plus platform is now included in the price of the Ubisoft Plus subscription. Great. You know, that's great. And Stadia, as terrible as its pricing model is the best running cloud service about right now. It's the smoothest service you can have. Like, people still to this day tout GeForce Now, but the fact that you boot up GeForce Now, it boots up a clunky Windows thing. Still to this day, when I use GeForce Now to play Steam games and things, when I'm like away from home, I boot it up and sometimes the game doesn't even start up. It just leaves me in that weird Windows thing. And it's like, the fact Stadia is so smooth and it runs so well in so many places. PS Plus could use Stadia support, not gonna lie. Yeah, and exactly. And the way this is going, that is very possible. Ubisoft Plus powered by Stadia, I can see it now. Yeah, well, exactly. And again, I think I've repeated myself enough. I'm like a broken record, but yeah. I hope this goes well, because that could be the start of the cloud gaming revolution. You know what I mean? Moving on. I don't want to talk about Halloween Horror Nights. It'll make me sad. I think that's it, though. Is that it? Yeah, this is our last story. Fuck it, I'll talk about Halloween Horror Nights. I got 5 minutes. Cool. So Halloween Horror Nights has been slowly but surely releasing all of their new things. They've announced that Jack is back, the Halloween Horror Nights icon from way back when. The Haunting of Hell House is going to be there, one of the best seasons of television in the last decade, easily. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Universal Monsters Bride of Frankenstein with an original story, mind you. And this one was announced just the other day. All of the Horror Nights icons are going to have their own house, similar, I imagine, to the Universal Halloween Horror Night. No, the Universal Classic Monsters house the last time. But when everything needs to be ported to Stadia, yeah, that's the twist. Surely GeForce Now is just easier. GeForce Now is easier because devs don't have to do anything. They just have to say, okay, you can list our product on your platform. That's it.
I have some news about GeForce Now, actually.
Yeah?
They were tweeting about, like, loads of companies that pulled out of it and were like, no, you can't host our games on your service, and now, like, going way back into it.
Great, that's fantastic to hear.
Like, it's a matter of if not when.
Yeah.
The other way around.
I know what you mean.
That they rejoin. But yeah.
That's fantastic. That's great to hear. I really hope, because the payment model for GeForce Now is just like the best payment model for a cloud gaming service around at the moment. I just wish the service worked better, you know?
Yeah.
So now, currently for Halloween Horror Nights, we have Texas Chainsaw, Haunting of Hill House, Beetlejuice, and The Bride of Frankenstein. Like, and there's so much more still to be announced. I I'm so upset that I'm not going. I'm so fucking upset. I can't wait for you to pay all of this Halloween Horror Nights merch on eBay. Beetlejuice sounds fun. The Beetlejuice house was there last year. It looked so fucking good. A lot of it was the stuff that was like in the spirit dimension, like the afterlife stuff, and it had all of the weird, like crazy Tim Burton art design stuff, and it was just it's so good. And apparently this time they're putting like double the budget into it, so they're gonna totally revamp it and make it even better than last year. So, and add more scenes and shit. So could not be more excited. Could not. Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood. And in Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood, it's a similar story, but with some changes. What could the changes be? They've announced more of the houses than they have in Orlando, including Haunting Hill House and Texas Chainsaw from there, but also The Exorcist and The Curse of Pandora's Box. Not based on anything, that's an original house similar to Universal's Monsters, but fucking Exorcist? Fucking Exorcist? They don't have Beetlejuice
What?
though.
Am I being asked something? Sorry.
Jess, I just talked about The Exorcist.
I'm so sorry. I was watching a Minecraft tutorial on how to install Optifine on the latest version.
It's good to know.
Are they doing an Exorcist house?
In Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood, they're doing an Exorcist house.
Oh.
It just... I know, it's really tough because do you want Beetlejuice or Exorcist? That's the choice.
That's so mean.
I know. I personally would go for Beetlejuice, but... Like, as much as I love The Exorcist, I feel like there's more you could do in a horror house. Like, what are you going to do for The Exorcist? That film is basically based in one room, so, like, what are you going to do? Play GTA 3. Good start. I mean, I could play GTA 3, but why would I? That's not what the show is. Get with the program.
It's the Grip show. It's not the GTA 3 show.
I think... wait. No, there's no A in GRYITH. Sorry. I was going to say, you can't spell GRYITH without GTA, but you can, actually.
You can.
It's good. It's a great game, don't get me wrong. It's a great game.
Wait, Monster High. Oh my god, they're sick, Tom.
What's this?
I want those. The Monster High Beetlejuice dolls. I love Monster High. Like, I really, really like it.
Lord. I love those dolls. Well, you know what? We're actually done with the show. That was our last story. With mods, other than that, it's kind of boring. I think the game's good by itself, right? It's a decent game. I don't know how it'll be on replays. That's the problem with GTA. They're so long. Rockstar games in general, it's really... replaying them is always kind of a chore. I say that having played Red Dead Redemption 2, a game that I think is just fine, like 3 times. What's happening? I don't know. Show's over, fellas. We're done here. I've just finished the stories. Okay, now it's GTA 1, play GTA 1. I can't. You're asking me to do these things. Sorry, I'm bored. I understand. It is late, but it's okay. Because Ariana Grande Fortnite is soon. So you can go and do that. Need to see Ariana Grande Fortnite. Exactly. Great minds. Great fucking minds. So, I'm going to be fucking going now. Watch this. You want to see my green screen come into sharp focus? Oh, apparently nothing came in. Is it that dark in here?
Oh my god.
Well, I'm here in the dark now.
Yeah, I've got no lights on in there.
I'm fucking seeing things. Ugh. Oh my god, look how fucking dark it is in here.
It is night.
Well, as I disappear off into the dark, remember me. And remember that the show is on every Friday at 8 p.m. Streams throughout the week here at twitch.tv/GRYITH.
Hello? Hello?
Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.
Oh,
Goodbye, everyone.
oh okay.
I just realized I couldn't end the stream because I was not on my computer. We can still see you. No. I could play. I'm not playing GTA 3, okay? Okay, I'm putting it out there now. I'm putting my foot down. You can't make me. Do it, hack Rockstar. I can't. I'm not a hacker. I'm ending the stream. The stream's going. It's over.